Hello and namaste, back again. Okay, this is taking a lot longer than what I thought, but this is big. Well, this is a spiritual war that I've been talking about, many people have been talking about. We're in it now. This is it. It's been going on for eons of time, but this is the culmination of it. This is a final breakdown. This is a part of the war. We're in it now. So, my last video I talked about how some of the things that are going to help you. Some of the things that are going to help you protect yourself from those that have had that and the spike proteins, because there'll be side effects, because they just need herd immunity, the herd immunity to have a controlled effect. Okay, so if you don't build your immunity and you don't do anything about it, you will most likely get side effects, is what I'm saying, from the spike proteins. And this is what I've checked, and this is actually from Cliff High's work, and yes, I've checked it and I get it as correct. And so what I'm saying is the greatest things that you can protect right now in this spiritual war and this just absolute bullshit that's happening right on our planet right now, the greatest thing you can do to protect yourself and your family is to build your immunity and to raise your vibration, okay, to get through this, okay? And we will get to the other side, is what I'm saying. We will get to the other side. We're going to be greatly needed on the other side of this, and this is coming in thick and fast. This is coming in so fast now, much faster than I even realized or thought. So I've talked about the things that in the last video that you can use, which is the liposomal C, zinc, vitamin D. Get lots of vitamin D, and the NAC, right? And ivermectin. And do a little bit of prepping if you need to, depending on where you live in the world. Particularly if you're living in UK and the US, yes, you will need that. Australia, yes, it doesn't hurt to do some prepping. I just don't get, we will have food shortages the same way. I don't, because we have a lot of local produce is produced here. We're very blessed in that respect. The other thing that's going to help us immensely, and the only way to get through this is to raise our vibrations. Now, I've been rattling on about this for a really, really long time, and it is imperative, right? So what I get, if you're not familiar with David Hawkins' work of the map of consciousness, then here it is here. Okay, it is imperative that you raise your vibration to a level that is above 175, because okay, so it ranges from 175 is at here, is indifferent, right? It's still at a vibration of the level of enlightenment, the level that 175 is pride, okay? But it's still, the God view is indifferent, okay? And they're still working through different emotions. So I know you're not to know what your level of vibration is necessarily, but I mean, you can Google this to get this map of consciousness, right? You can quite easily Google it to get it and have a look at it more closely. So I suggest you do that. But you need to move above 175, because at 175 you still can become ill, right? Whereas, and this is me speaking to my guides, asking my guides information, and I get at 200, right, which is the level consciousness of courage. That's the number register is around 200. That is the level of courage. It's also the life view of feasible and permitting, and the emotion is affirmation, which is exactly what I recommend. Affirmation and mantra. Saying a mantra to yourself, an affirmation daily, will be incredibly helpful to raise your vibration in this timeline right now, to help us get through this shit, okay? And it brings forth the process of empowerment, is what it does. Don't come from a place of prayer. There's nothing wrong with prayer. I love prayer. But if you're coming from prayer, it's still from a needy place. It's from a begging, needy place. You need to come from a place of saying a mantra. Saying a mantra to yourself. So a mantra can be, I am that I am. I am pure aspect of Creator. I am empowered. I am abundant. That's a mantra, right? That's not a prayer, okay? It's an affirmation. So that's what I would recommend, something like that. Sit in reflection, sit in meditation and think about what resonates for you. I strongly suggest you do that, all right? So once you've moved into that 200 level of resonance, of raising your vibration, you can't get sick anymore. You don't get sick. Your vibration doesn't, like the illness and dis-ease doesn't attach in on those levels, but you've got to continue to maintain it, all right? And so 250, a level of 250 is neutrality, satisfactory, and it is the God view of enabling, encouragement and things like that. So it's trust, it's release as well. So you trust in the process is what, like, that's where you're at. So a lot of you will be at that level now. You'll be at trust, okay? The next one up is 310, which is the resonance of 310, which is inspiring, hopeful, optimism, intention. The process is intention. The emotion is optimism. I'd love you to find that level. Okay? If you experience, and like, we're not set at these levels and we just stay there. These levels are moving and changing just like anything all the time, because everything is moving and changing all the time, okay? So you're never set at one particular level, just like your aura is not always the same, okay? So if you were to go and have an aura reading, right, or that aura light photography, we're never set at one. It depends on what we've just experienced. The energy, like walking into a room and feeling the energy, or being in a confrontational situation, your energy will be affected. And yeah, if you had the aura photography taken then, your aura would be totally different to what it was than just coming out of meditation. Okay? So I say the same with this, your consciousness. Like, we all resonate at a certain consciousness. It's your role as the alchemist, and we're all alchemists, and I remind you, we're all magicians, we're all alchemists. You've just got to choose to be. You know, there's no more sitting on the fence, people. No more looking for someone else to uplift you or guide you or make it right for you. This is the choice. This is the crossroads. This is the decision, like, that needs to be made. That, you know, this is choosing, free will. We are sovereign souls with free will, and it's up to you to choose your will. Free will. We've got free will here. We've got free will to become empowered and become the alchemist that you are. So back to this consciousness map, right? So what I'm saying is you all move through different resonances at different times, okay? So it's up to you to keep choosing your resonance, because down here, where are we? So 100 is anxiety, withdrawal, fear, frightening, and punitive, right? That's the resonance of 100. Yes, you will become more subject to a lower immunity to illness. Now, you don't have to take my word for it. Trust your own intuition above all else. But what I'm saying to you, and I've checked this with my guides, and my guides affirm to me, resonating above 175, more towards 200, keeping your resonance in that vicinity, which is a vicinity. 200 is courage. 200 is, for the emotion, is affirmation. For the process is empowerment, right? Of a life view of feasible. Right? Okay. This is where you need to resonate. Keep your main vibration resonating in that level. Okay? Particularly for my light workers, particular for my light worker family, you out there, your star seeds, your soul family, everybody, right, needs to raise their vibration. And I really don't think anybody else is saying this. I don't know. I follow some people's work, but not everybody. But this is part of it. This is part of the alchemy, is being masterful, choosing to be the magician that you are very capable of being. This is, it's like the narrowing of a timeline. Narrowing. You have to make a decision. And this is choosing. It's like choosing the decision to become the magician, or choosing defeat. I don't know what else to say. Yeah. So raise your vibration. Ways to raise your vibration. Block out the noise. Remove the fear. Try not to watch the mainstream news. I know it's really hard. I still watch the mainstream news because I'm trying to work out whether we're going into lockdown or not. So I know that's really hard, but if you're going to watch it with discernment and come from your higher space of knowing the game, knowing what's the play is. Watch it from a space of knowledge, right, is what I'm saying to you if you're going to watch it. And take everything, like this time is about protecting yourself. It is very much, it's not about going out there and go rah rah rah, I don't know, right? I say no to that energy. I say, wear a mask if you need, like, it's about protecting yourself. I'm not saying wear a mask just to keep the NPCs happy, the minions happy, the spiders happy, all right? Because they are really stretching their tentacles right now for control. So let them, because you need to protection mode. You need to practice your alchemy is what you should be doing right now. Become stronger in your alchemy. There's never a time to become stronger than now in your own alchemy, your own intuition, your own knowledge, and keeping that vibration raised. Just knowing, I know you want to know all this stuff, but just knowing all this stuff is not helping you if it's going to put you in fear. Understand that there is a consciousness map, and your resonance lowers every time you get freaked out, okay? So this is going to be a test of your being the alchemist, being your own magician. And you can do that by being in nature. Continue to be in nature. Go for walks. You know, get grounded, barefoot in the sand, barefoot in sitting on the grass, trees, nature, animals. Try to find joy. It's getting harder and harder. That's another reason why I haven't done videos for so long. Is because I've just been so sad. I've just been mourning what we've lost. But there's going to be more mourning. You know, this is just the beginning of the mourning process. Mourn what not just what we've lost, but, you know, friends, people, unconscious, you know. And try to state, like, this is such a time to come from a higher perspective, right? To take the high road. This is the time for you to do it, right? Yes, I talk about being the alchemist. This is about raising your own vibration, right? This is about affirmations, mantras, believing in. Why do you think you believe in what you do? Why do you think you like crystals, right? Take it to the next level, right? Is what I'm saying to you. You're going to be so needed, right? Alchemists are going to be so needed, right? So in this 4D reality that we're moving into, those of us that won't be locked into the 3D, that will move into this other dimension, right? There's two timelines, right? Okay. So what's going to be greatly needed is, because as I said, 60% will die, become ill or maimed. And what is going to be needed is many alternative healers, energy, sound, quantum workers will be needed. Many people who are alternative practitioners, and they've said to me they don't know their calling. I'm telling you now, this is your calling, right? If you said to me before, and many have sort of said to me, my work is not appreciated, so I've given it up, and I'm saying pick it up now. Run with it. Practice it. Get stronger, because it's going to be needed next year. Energy is everything. Okay, yes, we need our proper medical practitioners, conscious awake ones, yes, but other things that are really going to help are alternative medicines and healings, things like Rife technology and scalar technology and things, and alternative healers, energy workers. They'll all be helpful. They'll all be needed, because this is a big playing field. This is a whole playing field where this is where I'm asking you to wake up and connect in and become accountable, right? So they'll all be needed next year. So I say, hone your skill fast. That's what I say. Hone your skill fast. If you haven't been, you know, Qigong energy practitioners. Oh my God, yes, 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 yes. Anything that uses energy will be incredibly helpful, and this will help bring a lot of the people that have been through to the 4D, through to the other side. There'll be some that have only had one and that'll have woken up. It's up to us to help to get them through the other side. You have to become the alchemist. You have to become the magician now. And you have the ability to do that. This is the Great Awakening that we've all been talking about. This is the Great Awakening. It's not about being a Great Awakening that's a culling, that's a slaughter. It's about you becoming empowered. You becoming the magician. Okay. And the other really, really important thing that I need to say, and if you have not already stopped eating beast, you need to stop eating beast. Okay? Eating meat. Sorry. So I gave up eating meat because of what I knew about this and this unfolding in 2015. More into 2016. I stopped completely even fish, right? Because it lowers your vibration. It lowers your it takes your density lower. Okay? And I've said this to so many friends who think I'm wacky or cracky or whatever. I don't care. It's just, energy is everything. It's all vibration. Do you not think that meat carries with it a vibration, an energetic vibration? Majority of the supermarket meat, the main meat, right, carries with it a vibration of slaughter, fear, and death. How do you think that affects your vibration? And so with that affecting your vibration, that also affects your energy level. It also affects your susceptibility. Say that again, Jill. It affects how you will, your energetic level, and it affects this vibration and makes you susceptible to becoming ill. So there is, when you move up this energetic scale, you want to eliminate meat anyway. Most of you will probably have already eliminated meat. Majority of you, I would say, already. But if you're still eating meat, I would strongly suggest that you give it up because it lowers your energetic vibration. And it's a known fact, if you eat meat, you attract more parasites get attached to. There's already, look, it's just a known fact. Look it up, do your research. But I know as far as your vibration is concerned, that eating meat will definitely affect your vibration, will affect your, this is for particularly light workers, starseeds, energy workers. Most of you would have probably already given it up or hardly even eat it, or perhaps you only eat some white meat. But what I'm saying to you now is such a crucial time that you will be subject to more illness if you do eat beast. If you do eat anything that's had a heart, is what I'm saying. Okay? Take that as you will. I don't care. But, you know, yeah. So I gave up eating anything with a heart in 2015. And, you know, I love fish, still love fish, but you know, now is not the time to be playing with your energetic vibration. Now is a time to be more certain with it and raise your vibration. So, and I may lose a lot of you over this, I don't care. So be it. Bye bye. But I really, really would like to help the sovereign souls. Really, it's the sovereign souls, okay, that I really, really want to help. Okay, so yeah, so where was I? Hone your skill. Next year, the energy of light will be so needed. It'll be so needed, right? And this is what they're trying to kill, siphon, you know? The only possible way for some to survive will be to stop eating beast. Right? Sorry, that's what I get. Lighten your energetic signature. So it has the slightest chance to recover. We'll be using alternative herbs, to not be eating meat, to be using alternative herbs, medicines, energy healings of all genres will help some survive, but not all. Okay? And it depends on your energetic signature of the individual. The body, mind, emotion, soul will be able to move up scales, right? So it's the only way to move into the 5D anyway, you know, is to lighten your energetic signature. And you do that on all levels. You do that with your physical body, by what it consumes, by what it watches, what it listens to, what it's breathing, what it's consuming. So it needs to be outside, consuming and breathing fresh air and being in nature or experiencing nature. And by the way, if you can't get outside and you can still experience it in meditation. You can visually take yourself there into nature, okay? If there's no possible way for you to get outside, if you can't physically get outside and experience beautiful nature, you can take yourself there in meditation, in creative visualization. You can take yourself there by pictures and videos and things like that. You can take yourself to nature and raise your vibration that way, okay? Where was I? Yes, so it's all affected by what you consume, you breathe, you eat things. It's not a stupid thing to be eating more fruit and vegetables that are of higher vibration or energetic level. Fruit and vegetables carry with them a vibration that is higher vibration. It's a given, it's a known. It's what your diet should be full of, all right? And it's not an unknown thing that if you eat meat, you're eating fear and death, and it's a consciousness thing that you're taking into your body, which lowers your own consciousness, or your own vibration signature. Okay, so it's what your physical body is doing. Okay, so protect your physical body with the supplements and all of that, and then and what you're putting into it, and fresh water that does not have fluoride in it. So fresh spring water, not full of chemicals. What you consume, You know, if you're consuming soft drinks, you're consuming poison. It lowers your vibrational signature. Okay, but the meat is more important than anything else. I want to say that. Okay, where am I at? Okay, I'm running out of time. So you need what you put into your physical body, what you put into your mental body, your mental mind. So this is your, will be your affirmations, your mantras, what you put into your mind by what you watch as far as movies and videos and games and programming. It all goes into your mental mind, right? Will be where your vibration is at. Your emotional body, that your mental mind affects your emotional body. So your emotional body affects your auric body, right? So your emotional body is why they say to create, you create with your emotional body. So try and bring appreciation and joy into your emotional body, which is very difficult. I understand that, but that's why I'm saying watch, visualize, see nature, go out in nature, experience, appreciate beauty, the smell of beautiful flowers. My beautiful daughter, my 18-year-old daughter came around last week and bought me flowers. Appreciate beauty, 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 beauty in all its forms, whatever it might be. Whatever it might be, selenite crystal, whatever it might be, find the beauty is what I'm saying to you. I don't have to spell it, but there's many ways. You know how to find the beauty in your children, in your animals, in your puppy dogs, in your cats, and in the elderly. Try and find the beauty in people. Try and find the laughter. I know it's hard and we're all masked up and you can't see anybody smile at the moment. Try and find the beauty. Try and take time to connect and with other people and find beauty, right? Move beyond the density. Okay, I've got to wrap this up because this all affects your auric field, all right? We are moving into the 4D. Definitely you're in the 4D. We're in and out of now. We're in and out of 3D, 4D, and 5D, as I said. But we're moving more solidly. The two separate timelines, as I talked about, the 4D will be set for those